The 2018 Farm Bill is really what I call an evolutionary bill. It builds on the 2014, which provided a unique kind of safety net for agriculture, primarily with crop insurance as the anchor tenant of that premise. And this builds on that and even includes more specialty crops, building out that area as well. It improves the conservation programs that have been available there, and then gives us some opportunity for more market access programs and to build other markets and not become on such a dependent source in that way. A couple of things we were not able to get from our perspective is I felt like as a governor, former governor, we needed to tighten up our waiver process. The premise on the 1996 Welfare Reform Act that was passed allowed some waivers, and with 10% plus unemployment, waivers are needed, but with under 4% unemployment, we feel like the system has been gamed. I've sent all of you letters indicating that we're going to ask the governors to sign these waiver requests in the future, not just some agency that you may not even know about sending out that. And I've confessed to my colleagues as a governor, and I'll admit to you, my goal was to draw down all the federal money I could, but as a federal steward, I'm kind of a skin in the game kind of guy. So I think we need to be very responsible. The waiver process from a gerrymandering and some of the rules and looseness that was there, we were not able to achieve in statute. We will be looking at some regulatory restraints that we think are reasonable. Our goal is to move people through this process to an independent lifestyle that we think is better for them and their families. There were some additional things in forest management that we wanted very badly in order to get faster services and doing what we needed to do. We were not able to achieve that, but we've got things that we can get to work doing on forest management. We will. And once again, I'm grateful for you all's participation in a bipartisan effort to impress Congress that these things were needed. So those are the big challenges. I think overall it's an improved bill from 2018. There were a couple of issues in agriculture that didn't fare as well as they'd intended, both probably dairy and cotton. Those somewhat are fixed in that way. And we think overall it's a good bill for agricultural. I'm one of these people that truly believe that agricultural security is economic security, is national security, and most of our states have a lot of emphasis on agriculture, and I do think the House will probably more than likely pass that today or tomorrow, and I think we'll have a farm bill hopefully signed before the end of the week. So we're looking forward to that.
Governor Burgum.
In this far-ranging farm bill, there's a lot of things that touch on rural life, rural hospitals, rural electrification, rural broadband, and so many economic programs, SNAP programs that touch those in need. Maybe you want to talk a little bit, because I know you've been fighting hard for rural America, maybe share some of the things that are included in here.
I believe one of the transformative areas we can work on, and really it's not even a moonshot, it's doable, we just have to focus our resources, is broadband accessibility throughout the United States. And that's critical, and I think in today's environment, whether your kids have homework they got to look at Google for, and we've got many farm families driving from the farmsteads back into the parking lots of quick serve restaurants to use their Wi-Fi. And we've got also precision agriculture that depends on broadband. That's very important. And we've got entrepreneurs out there wanting to get to the global marketplace of selling their products. That requires connectivity, precision agriculture. There are things on the shelf right now where we can have significant productivity increases with connectivity. But aside from just the broadband connectivity, rural prosperity, whether it be hospital or treatment centers or water and wastewater treatment plants, those are all the things that contribute to that thriving ecosystem of rural America. There's still a lot of people who want to live in the rural area, in the pastoral areas of this country, but they don't want to give up the amenities that of like a reliable water supply that we all need. So those are the things where we are looking forward. We're very proud of the efforts that our rural development team has already had and will continue to have. Many of your smaller communities, say under 20,000, it's a lifeblood for them to get things done that they cannot get done in partnership, whether it's with their local revenue streams in order to get those things accomplished that are necessary for life.